Do you want to know the key to functional, practical flexibility? Well, it's this. You've got to get strong at your maximum range of motion. Okay, so the 10,000 method programs are all built on these 4 principles. Number 1, intelligent repetition. This is the best way to get very good at a very specific skill because intelligent repetitions are specific to that skill. On top of being specific, intelligent repetitions are intentional, focused, and intense. And when we measure intelligent repetitions, we measure them objectively in terms that can be quantified. Now I could make, and maybe I should make, a whole video series on the points that define intelligent. For example, the way intentional needs to be planned and deliberate, but maybe I'll do that some other time. For now, the last thing I want to say about intelligent repetition, and you can note this, is that I'm not saying intelligent repetition is perfect repetition. I'm not saying that. There certainly is perfection, just not in or of this world, not even in the most intelligent repetition. Excellence? Yeah, there's definitely excellence, but perfection? No. So with that said, aim for excellence, absolutely, both relative excellence and specific excellence as you practice intelligent repetition. And one more thing, the 10,000 method gets its name from the principle of intelligent repetition because it's a system built on thousands and thousands of intelligent reps. And in regards to this program, you're going to clock up thousands of intelligent reps on your journey to strong side splits. Number 2, progressive adaptation. And that's a short way of saying you keep getting better at stuff that is just a bit too hard for your current abilities. So when you keep practicing something that's just a bit too difficult or heavy or complicated, what was just a little above your ability becomes your ability. And when you continuously adapt to greater difficulties, that's progressive adaptation. And in regards to this stretching program, the whole process is getting us progressively stronger at progressively greater ranges of motion. So that in that way, our maximum range of motion becomes our natural range of motion. Number 3, no pain. Now there's a big difference between discomfort and pain. And I know it's a subjective issue and everyone has different physical pain thresholds. So I'm gonna try to describe a basic scale to help define the terms in the 10,000 method. So pain is at this end of the scale. Pain is any sensation that feels like it's gonna cause an injury or it already is an injury. Easy, right? So major muscle tears are pain. Don't do that. Breaking bone is pain. Don't do that. Because pain is always detrimental and the injuries that follow pain will always continuously reduce your abilities. So don't ever train into this end of the scale, into pain. And to define discomfort, I'm going to place comfort at the opposite end of the scale. Comfort is a state of ease or contentment. And then discomfort is somewhere between comfort and pain. It's subjective. And the further you can get from comfort while still totally avoiding pain, the more high quality stimulus you can adapt to. So yeah, the key is to listen to your body. And in regards to this stretching program, you must never ever stretch into pain. Don't do it. Don't stretch into pain. Stretch into discomfort and make discomfort your friend. Number 4, rest. A lot of people don't understand this, but you don't get stronger while you train. You don't get stronger while you train at the gym or at a martial arts class or gymnastics class. You get stronger when you recover from training, when you rest. And if you train intelligently, your training will hit a point that is as far as possible from comfort. I mean, as far as possible from a state of ease or contentment without being painful. And at that point, you'll avoid detrimental injuries while still causing a level of beneficial damage that your body can repair in a day or two. And having said that, to emphasize the importance and seriousness of rest, I should add that I don't really believe, and I say this really carefully, but I don't really believe there's such a thing as overtraining as most people describe it. If you overuse parts of your body, I mean, train past fatigue into exhaustion, your body will basically shut down. But again, I say it carefully and I don't mind being corrected, but that's why I don't really believe in overtraining as most people describe it. However, while I don't really believe in overtraining, I do believe in under-resting. And any plateauing or regress you might experience will be much more likely due to under resting than overtraining. Okay, we've now summarized the 4 main principles of the 10,000 method. Number 1, intelligent repetition. Number 2, progressive adaptation. Number 3, no pain. And 4, rest. And if you've made it this far into the video, it probably means you've got a really high tolerance for theory. But the next video is going to be much more practical as we apply this theory to our training. And I'll demonstrate each of the warm-up exercises that we're going to use in our training sessions. Okay guys, I'll see you then. One more thing before you go to the next video, make sure you subscribe for more content just like this, because there's a growing library of progressive training videos here on the 10,000 Method channel to help you with your training goals.